there is a thing to realize. I do often in some venues have a special timecode offset here, because what can happen depending on your environment, how things are set up, and how tight your synchronizations are. If you're listening to close speakers or headphones when you're doing your programming, there's zero sound delay, right? So the moment the track hits it is the moment you hear it. But the reality is, in most of our spaces, there's distance between the speakers and our audience. And this is always a thing, like when you're trying to synchronize hard hits and you're in a large venue. I'm routinely in a venue that's either 15 or 1,800 the patrons in the venues. Those are the two main venues I do lighting for, and both with balconies. And depending on where you are, whether you're in the front or in the back, there is a different delay by the time the sound gets to you. And then I used to, back in the 90s, I used to do a bunch of stadium shows. And stadiums and arenas, and there you have huge delays between the front and the back. And so you do have to choose an amount of delay that you're going to plan for. Otherwise, it looks like your lights are hitting ahead of the beat. And so in most of my venues, my offset is about 63 milliseconds is the one I'm aiming for. But of course, you can't get 63 milliseconds when you're only going by frames. And so in some of my venues, I'll have a plus and minus 66 milliseconds, because that's that's 2 frames in timecode. And so what I'll do is I'll timecode out everything, and then you can select all your cues. And that's the great thing here, is I can go in blind. So while I'm blind, I can go, what was our highest cue? So we can go, make those a little bigger there, to 190 points. So I can go Q 0.5 through 190.01. So that grabs all of my cues. And these increments and decrements still work across all of those.